Hi, this is Ash's Reviews, and right now I'm going to be reviewing the Florion two-way radio walkie-talkie. I got this on Amazon.ca, so Canadian Amazon, for $30 and prime shipping, so it arrived in a couple of days. I'm going to review it and tell you what I think about it. Also, full disclosure, I was able to get this at a discount. So it comes in a very simple box, simple packaging. That's one walkie-talkie. The second walkie-talkie. And a manual. That's it. See how big this manual is. It's in English. I don't see any other language, which is good enough for me. Yeah, it describes what the buttons do. I'm not going to go into it, but you do get this option. And it is only like 10 pages, so I think you can explore it on your own without it being too time consuming. So I like that it's not too long. So to test these, I'm going to have to put in some batteries. So each walkie-talkie takes in 3 AA batteries, which are not included. I'm sure everyone has batteries, so I brought some batteries with me here. I'm going to quickly put in the batteries and test them out. So take out and you slide it out. Automatically makes a sound letting you know that it's working. Put the cover back in and it's on. You can obviously turn it off just by holding onto the off button. And now it's off. Holding onto the on button again, it's on. And there's the channel and the frequency. So battery indication might not be easy for you to see, but at the top there in the corner, I don't think this is very clear to see, but there's a battery indication, which tells you how much battery is left. And that's pretty good. So you won't be stranded. And it comes with a protection cover at the top here for microphone and charging. Even though you put AA batteries, so I don't know why there's a charging port, but it doesn't matter. So now I'm gonna put the batteries in the other one. It's on. Cover's on. Now right off the bat I can tell you these feel very solid. I actually feel like I could go out camping with these and not be too worried. Nowadays technology is so cheap for walkie-talkies anyway. There's such old technology that you can get great quality ones for cheap anyway. These ones, I'm reviewing them, so hopefully you'll see that they are good quality. If it turns out to be the case. And by the way, I've tested them before I even started the video, so I already know that they're pretty good. So just to show you, I'm gonna leave one walkie-talkie here and go to my office. So that's gonna be just maybe 30 meters away. The range for these, by the way, is 5 kilometers. As you can see here. So it's not gonna be testing the range. I don't think I'm gonna be able to include that in my video review. I might post an update on my YouTube video in the comments if I find that there's something strange with the range. But if I don't do that, then just assume that it does work for 5 kilometers, unless I tell you otherwise, because I probably will test it out because I am going to the cottage today. So I'm going to leave one here and I'll be back.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. I'm in the office right now, which is about 30 meters away with 2 concrete walls. So, yeah, let's see how this sounds.
Okay, so now I'm going to switch them just to make sure that they're both working properly.
Testing 1, 2, 3. This is Ash. I'm in the same office. I'm using the second walkie-talkie. Let's see how this sounds. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Okay, so I've already tested them before, so I don't actually need to be here. I tested them with my girlfriend. She was in another room, and we were able to hear each other very clearly. So I'm gonna assume that they sounded the same. Based on my previous experience with these, basically, I'm going to conclude that they do sound very good. And I'm showing you how they sound in this video so that you could decide on your own. But I've already tested them before, so I already know that they sound pretty good. I really want to point out that the material on this is really good quality. It's really solid. It's important that these are durable because you'll be taking them off-road. And yeah, it's very solid. The antenna is a bit rubbery, not too much. It's got a rubbery plastic feel, which I think is associated with the high-quality Motorola version. The buttons feel very nice and clear to push. That was just amplification of the sound because they're next to each other. And yeah, I really like it so far. It's very sturdy. And it comes with a belt clip, the back here, and a lot of options. So you could change the volume. So this is volume. You can go from 1 to 16, and it can get pretty loud. So I'm gonna leave mine at maybe like 11 or 12, just to make sure I hear it. Press menu as to say OK. And then there's an alarm, there's a ringtone basically, where if you push this button on the right, the other walkie-talkie would start ringing. You could hear that. So that way you can alert someone to pick up their walkie-talkie. You don't have to just say, hello, are you there? You can actually just push that and everyone will know that the walkie-talkie is needed. There's a menu. So you could change the channel. I'm going to leave it at 2 because they have to be synced together. And you can do the same for the other walkie-talkie. They both have the same functionality. And there's a lot of options here. You can change the ringtones here. Like I mentioned, when you push that, someone will know that they should pick up the walkie-talkie. And they should hear you anyway, but that will just alert them more. I'm going to leave it at the first. I like it most. So you got a lot of options here. I'm not going to review them all, just because I don't want this video to be too long. I want to just focus on the most important functionality, which is the range and the quality of the sound and durability. And these seem to be good. I haven't tested the range, so I cannot tell you about that, but the quality of it and the durability is really good so far. Especially for the price of $30. That is like 1/3 or 1/4 of the price of the Motorola version, and it does feel good. So that's it, pretty much. That's my review of the walkie-talkie, and I hope you found this useful. Please let me know in the comments if you have any questions. I can look into it more if someone has a question about it and answer them in the comments below. And yeah, overall, I would give this a rating out of 10. I'd give it a 9 or like even 9.5. Yeah, I mean, actually, I might even give it a 10. Like it just works so well. It's a very simple product, and it has a lot of customization options. Solid, sounds clear, and that's important to me because I hear people's walkie-talkies often are unrecognizable in terms of what people say through them. So that's really good. I really like this walkie-talkie. Definitely worth the $30. It's always good to be safe and have these on you as a backup. Turn them off. You can change the battery, so you don't have to worry about them going bad. You could just take them out or replace them. You don't have to worry about charging them. And yeah, that's it. Very solid walkie-talkie. Recommended.